Austin Threadgill.
Where are you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
And how old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
And when did you get your car?
So I got my car in like late 2017, early 2018.
And when did you first realize that you wanted to do something with cars?
So actually it was before the Z. It was actually in like 2016, 2017. I had bought a 1997 Ford Mustang, not the V8 but the V6 one. But it had a manual transmission, and it helped me learn. It helped me get to where I wanted to be as mechanic wise.
What about cars interest you the most?
Probably the intensity of them, how something can be so simple and turn into something so complex, with small little mechanic jobs to learning almost new trades to help with those mechanic jobs. I've learned how to weld. I've learned how to absolutely tear an engine down. I've learned a lot about drivetrains, transmissions, suspension components, different types of metals for wheels, and it's been a very big learning curve, but it's been a very fun learning curve.
What about the 350Z interests you the most?
Probably the engine itself and how cool it looks, honestly. When I first got into it, I really didn't want to do anything crazy with it. I just thought it looked super, super cool how it was stock. And I thought it was really interesting to see a car look that good with no modifications done, because it's super hard to find nowadays.
What do you love about your car specifically?
Probably that it's more along the lines of a JDM car, although it is a USDM car. They did make those in Japan, and they're amazing vehicles, and they were designed in Japan, and Nissan has some of the best sports cars, and they're so slept on sometimes, but that's why everybody drifts the 350Z, because of how well they're structured, how well designed they are, and how quick they are off the lot, you know? I mean, they're amazing vehicles without anything done to them.
Can you just tell me about like the work that you put into your car and what it does for you and your mentality? And how it just helps with discipline and drive and the need to be better?
Yeah, so, you know, it's always good to be consistent with something. And so working on the Z and having a structured type of scheduled time to where I get off work, I work on it, and I almost am able to get like a frustration out with it as well. So it helps me a lot mentally and also physically, because it keeps me in shape, reaching up and working above my arms all day. But mentally, just with a lot of other hobbies that I have, like skateboarding, it absolutely keeps me sane, because it's just something that I can put my hands on, I can feel, I can learn from it, and it opens a whole new world every single time.
Okay, and now that you're drifting, how do you feel?
Well, I feel a lot better now that I'm actually using the car, as opposed to before where I just wanted to make it look really cool and slam it to the ground, have it as low as possible. I really wasn't having fun with that. I think it's a car's purpose, especially just to be on the road, is to be functional. And past that functional point is extra functional. What can we push the car to make it do? And that's why I wanted to start drifting. I did a couple of burnouts, I did a couple of fun things in the car, but I wanted to see where you could take that. How far does it go? And once you delve into that rabbit hole, you just keep falling further and further and further in. And the memories and friends and family you make along the way is 100% worth it.
All the
setups here, this is probably like one of the more like simple, like super simple setups, because most people, they start gutting everything and they start going a little too extra with it, but I find if you just keep it pretty simple and everything functioning the way it's supposed to, it's a little more of a good time. And less of a headache, you know? My life is so much easier when it's just simple. Oh!